Hi everyone, welcome to our little mindfulness yoga session. I'm just going to do a little warm up for our bodies, so just take it easy, do whatever you can do. If you need to do it from seated or standing, that's fine, but join in.
Cool.
Okay, we're just going to start. We're going to lean over to one side, bring our arm above our head, and slowly release it back down and swap to the other arm. And same again, back to the first side. You should just feel a little stretch up the side of your ribs and your arm. Over to the other side again. Now we're going to go back to the other side, and as you go over, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. Another side in. Same again. And again. And then just go back to neutral. So neutral is just your feet apart and your arms down at your side. So we're going to lift forward this time, so we're going to breathe in as our arms go up. Up to the sky and point up, and then we're going to drop our bodies slowly and breathe out. And breathe in as we go up. And breathe out and drop. And one more time, up. And release your arms down to the side and breathe out again. Give your body a little wiggle. Some places might feel a bit more sensitive than others, and that's okay. So this time we're going to put our body into a T shape. So we're going to have our arms out to the side and our legs just a little bit apart. As we breathe in, we're going to turn our palms upwards, and we're going to clench and make fists. And as we breathe out, we're going to relax our arms down. So breathing in, arms up, palms up, clench your fist. Breathe out, palms open, arms down. Okay, so arms down at your side again. And breathe in. Clench those fists. And breathe out. Relax those arms. It might be nice to close your eyes, so if you follow me, I'm going to bring my arms up and close my eyes and breathe in. Make those fists. And when I open them, I'm going to open my eyes, breathe out and relax down. I'm going to do that twice more. One more time. Your body will be nice and warm now, so we're just going to go through a little breathing exercise just so that we're nice and relaxed and that our bodies feel ready to go into our different yoga positions. So first of all, we're literally going to stand with our legs apart, and as we breathe in, we're just going to bring it up like the air's filling our lungs, and as we breathe out, we're going to bring it back down. So just do this in your own time. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. If you're not, that's fine. Just pop your head down and concentrate really hard on your breathing. We're going to do 4 rounds. So start going in and out. And take the other 3 in your own time. arms back to the side. Lift your head up so we know that you're done. Next, we're going to do some nose breathing. So I'm going to get a bit closer to the camera so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to get our finger and our thumb and we're going to put it over one of them. So if you put your thumb over one of your nostrils and breathe in. And when you breathe out, you want to swap over so the finger goes on. And breathe in. And swap and breathe out. And breathe in. And swap and breathe out. So if you're finding it a bit confusing, that's fine. Just follow our breathing. If you just want to close your mouth and breathe in and out of your nose, that's also fine. So I'll go again. We're going to start with our thumb over our nostril. We're going to breathe in. Swap. Breathe out. Breathe in. Swap. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Swap. Breathe out. Great job. So last little breathing thing that we're going to do. We're going to stand in neutral again, so just with your legs a little bit apart, arms down at the side. If you're comfortable, close your eyes again. If not, that's fine, just pop your head down. We're going to do really big deep breaths in, really big deep breaths out, and I want you to focus on a colour that you really like, and I want you to imagine that you're breathing a big cloud of that colour in. So my favourite colour is orange, so I'm going to breathe in a big cloud of orange. And when I breathe out, I'm going to breathe out a big cloud of a colour that I don't like, so I'm going to breathe out brown. So I'm going to breathe in favourite colour and out gross colour. Okay? You're thinking of a colour? Yeah? You got a colour in your head? Right, so we're going to breathe in. You can move your arms if you want, or you can just stay in neutral and breathe in that lovely bright colour, your favourite colour. And when you're ready, breathe out that horrible colour, the one you don't like. In that lovely bright colour, and breathe out. So I'm just going to say breathe in and breathe out, and I want you to focus on those colours. We're going to do 4 or 5 of these nice deep breaths, and remember those colours, okay? Breathe in. So just do those in your own time, remembering those colours that you're breathing in and out. In your own time, get ready. Standing pose. So this one is called the triangle pose or the warrior pose. So you just have to make your legs into a triangle. So just past shoulder width apart. So if you're seated, if you just spread your legs apart on the chair, that's it. What we're going to do is we're going to turn left. So when we turn left, we keep our right foot in the same position and we point our left foot to face left. As we do that, we just reach down a little bit with our hand to our knee and we bring our arm up into the air. So if that's comfortable for you and you can't go any further, keep it there. If you can go further, just spread your legs out a little bit more. And instead of your arm staying on your knee, you're going to bring it right down to the floor to touch your foot. So when we do the other other side, I'll show you the camera just to make sure you're in the right position. You want your back to be as straight as it can, your arm to be up, your left leg should be a little bit bent. And just hold it there and bring it up. Just tilt the camera to do the other side so you can see what we're doing. So we're going to start with our legs spread apart a little bit again. We're going to turn our right leg this time, so our right foot should just be facing forward. We're going to bend it slightly. We're going to reach down to our knee and we're going to put that arm up in the air, the left arm. Now, as I said before, if that's comfortable and you can't go further, just stay there. If you can go a bit further, just spread your legs out a little bit and just reach your right hand down to your foot. So your back should still be straight and your left arm should be up in the air. You shouldn't be too uncomfortable right now. You should still be able to just focus on your breathing and how your body feels. Your left leg should be straight, so you can't really see with these trousers on, but your left leg should be straight and your right leg should just be slightly bent. A couple more deep breaths. If you're uncomfortable, come out of the pose and go back in. So from seated, what you're going to do there is you're just going to put your left leg out first and you're just going to reach your right arm up in the air. That's it. And then when you've done that, you're going to do the other leg. That's it, and the other arm up in the air and hold it there. Good job. Just going to get into a position where we're on all fours now. We're going to get into cat pose. So cat pose is just all fours. Your hands are facing forward in front of you and you're curving your spine up. So your back is curved. Then we're going to go into cow pose. Now cow pose is arching that back down and sticking your bum up in the air and your shoulders up in the air. Okay, so that's cow. So we're going to go back to cat. So that's it, curve your spine upwards and then cow, drop it back down. Okay, and your head should be up at this point, and when you swap back into cat your head should just go down. So we're going to breathe in and go in to the next one. Breathe out. Arch that back up. And breathe in and stretch down. Breathe out and arch that back up. And one more time, breathing in. Now we're going to face forward again.
Okay.
We're going to sit our bottoms on our feet. We're going to reach up. And we're going to drop our hands down and we're going to touch our feet behind us. Okay? Now if that's all you can do, that's fine. If you can, you want to bring your bottom up and see if you can still touch your feet behind you. So it can be a bit wobbly and that's fine. If you can only get to halfway before you feel wobbly, just keep it there. If you can reach back and put your hands on your feet, that's really great. So hold it there. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out and then lower yourself back down. So if you're on the chair, what I want you to do is to just put your arms behind you, see if you can get your fingertips to touch, and just look right up into the sky. Okay, now if you're on the floor, we're going to give that another go. So we're going to remember to bring our bottoms up, and bring our hands behind us, and see if we can just touch our feet with our hands whilst our bottoms are off the floor. So up, push that pelvis forward and just see if you can reach those feet behind you. Couple of deep breaths. And back up. Now that is a really good stretch on the body. I'm just going to show you what it should look like from the side so you know what you're doing.
Okay.
So you're here, you bring it up and push your pelvis forward, and then you reach behind and see if you can reach your foot. Now if you can only do one arm, that's great. If you can do both, just gently put them down and take a couple of deep breaths. And bring it back up and relax back down, just so that you can see what's happening at the back of your body. Okay, we're going to do some standing poses now. So we're going to start off with a really basic mountain pose. So you just want to put your feet on the ground, obviously, shoulder width apart. Put your hands out to the side. You want to turn your palms to face forward. And there you have it, that's mountain pose. So just stay there for a couple of seconds. Just take a couple of deep breaths. If you need to close your eyes, if you want to close your eyes, that's great. If you're seated, if you could just put your legs straight in front of you and put your arms out to the side with your palms facing forward. Perfect. Just hold that for a couple of seconds. Let's take 3 more deep breaths in and out and do that in your own time. Mountain pose, we're going to go into the tree pose. So I'll show you it in a few steps and you just go as far as you can go. So you're going to bring your feet back together, and the first step is to just bring your foot up. Tilt the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Or not. So the first step is to just put your feet together and bring your foot up to the side. That's it. So the sole of your foot is like on your ankle. Okay, now if you can get there, that's great. If you want to move it up a little bit, just see if you can put it on your calf and just balance. Okay, so remember to help you balance, just look in front of you. See if you can find a spot to focus on and just stare at that spot whilst you try and balance. Now, if you get a bit wobbly and you need to just readjust yourself, that's fine. Put your foot down, bring it back up, and then onto your calf. Okay. Now, if you can only go to there, that's great. If you want to do it a bit further, just bring your foot to the inside of your knee, to the inside of your thigh, and see if you can balance it there. Remember, if you're finding that a bit too difficult and you want to go back down, that's fine. If you want to put it back on the floor, keep it there. Now the last one you're going to do is you're going to bring your foot right up as high as you can, as high as it can go, right into the crease, inside your thigh, and hold it there. Now I always struggle to stay here, but if you can, that's really great. If you can get here and just put your arms up, that's great. Your foot might release like mine has. Just hold it there. Oh my God. If you're a bit wobbly, that's fine. Pop it back down. We're going to change onto our other leg. I'm just going to bring the camera back up so you can see what the top of our body's doing. So we're going to go with the other leg. So we're going to start remembering just to bring it off the floor. Just to the inside of your ankle. If that's as far as you can go, that's fine. Then if you want to take it to the next step, bring it to your calf. Just have a little practice of your balance. So just remember, head up, look right in front of you. Is there a dot in front of you? Just focus on that. If you want to go a bit further, go to the top of your knee, to the inside of your thigh. This is where you might start to bring your arms up as well, if you can. And your palms are just together, just raised above your head. And we're going to give it a go. Going right in, getting wobbly. If you've got slippy trousers on like me, it's not great. Just hold it there. Now if you're seated, what I want you to do is to just lift your leg off the ground. Okay? If you can lift that leg really high, straight up in front of you. So this is just if you're seated. Can you lift it up, Luke? That's it, and just hold it where you can. Is it relaxing you a bit?
Yeah.
And then once you've done one leg, go onto the other leg. So we'll swap back onto the first leg. So if you want to do the other leg, Luke, so you just lift it up. How high can you go? That's it. And then put your arms above you. So this is if you're seated. Okay, relax back down. Okay. Next, we're gonna put those arms back up in the air, down to the side, back up in the air, and down to the side. Okay, now we're going to make a little bit of a sequence with the moves that we've just done. So we're going to go over 1, over 2, arms up 3, flop down 4, into a T, and back to neutral. So we're going to go 1, arm over, 2, arm over, 3, arms up, 4, flop down, 5, T, fist, drop. Okay? So 1, arm over, 2, arm over, 3, arms up, 4, body drop, 5, into a T, 6, fists and down. Okay, good job.